Hi, friends. Guess what? Miss Hayes had trouble recording of the morning message and it didn't work. So I already actually filled out the sheet. It happened again. Oh no. So just go ahead and I'll walk you through it, but know that the answers are already filled in because of technical difficulties. I think it happened last Wednesday too. Maybe Wednesdays are just not the day for morning messages. So let's go ahead and put our finger on G and we're going to read the sentence. Good morning. Today is wonderful Wednesday. If I look at the G for good and the T for today, I notice that those are uppercase letters. And I know that they're uppercase letters because we start sentences with an uppercase letter. I noticed that the W in Wednesday is also uppercase because we also make, what's Wednesday? Wednesday is a day of the week and we also make days of the week uppercase. What are some other things that we make uppercase? Go ahead and say those out loud now. If you said that we put I by itself, it's uppercase, you're right. We don't make I lowercase when it's by itself when we're writing, or you won't see it by itself as a lowercase when you're reading either. When we have places like Walmart, or if we went to McDonald's or Wendy's or Bonkers, all of those would be uppercase. Names, like my name is Stacy, so I would make my S uppercase, and then we also make months of the year uppercase. So like April, this says the month of April, and so April would be uppercase. So that is the top part. Let's come down here and we're going to look for blends. Now we know blends is when we have two letter sounds together. So we have a spoon, we have smoke, and we have a stem. I'm going to try to cover up those answers real quick. Go ahead and fill out what you think spoon, smoke, and flower start with. If you said that spoon was an S and a P, you're right. Now say smoke. If you said it was an S and an M, you are also correct. And then stem. If you said stem was an S and a T, you are also correct. Now, I'm going to have you guys, I'm going to point, but I want you to see if you can read this sentence. It has a lot of sight words. It does have this word here, but I think you'll be able to use your picture clue to figure it out. And it does have this word and this word here, but if you notice, I've already kind of marked up the paper, so it might help you figure that out. So use your picture clue, I'll point, and then we'll read. Ready, go. If you read, I can go up the ladder and down the slide, you are correct. Now I do want to show you some reading clues in that. So most of those are sight words, and then we get to the word down, and we know that when O and W are together, a lot of times the O and the W will say ow. So then we have the word d, ow, n, down, d, ow, n, down. The slide. I want you to look at slide. Listen and look. Slide, slide. What do you notice about the word slide? If you said that you heard a long vowel and then a consonant, and then you saw an E, you're right. Vowel, consonant, E. When the vowel, it's a vowel, consonant, E, and that vowel's a long vowel, meaning it's saying its name, we know that E is going to pinch, and then it's going to hide. Slide. Slide. The S and the L is also another blend, kind of like we did up there. So now the directions say, read the sentence with a baby voice and with a robot voice. So you're going to read the sentence, I can go up the ladder and down the slide, with a baby voice and a robot voice. Go ahead and start. If you're not done, go ahead and just pause the video, and then you can finish your sentences. But I'm going to go ahead and move on. Down here, what I said before when it didn't record is we're going to change these subtraction problems into addition problems, because I haven't taught you how to do those subtraction ones yet. We've learned subtraction, but not like this. And I just don't feel like we need to learn that kind of a tricky skill over the computer. So we're going to hold off on that, just switch it to addition problems, and we'll be able to solve these. We know this is the house of 10, and we know in the house of 10 we're going to have a 3 and a 7. I went ahead and wrote a 3 here and then a 7, and I know that it equals 10 because it's the house of 10. So I know when I put 3 and 7 together, it makes 10. I know another way to do that is to put 7 and 3 together, and that also makes 10. I want you to look at this. This is going to be the house of 9. And with the house of 9, we know that we're going to put two numbers together to make it equal 9. When you put two numbers together, we want them to equal 9, and we're going to use the 4 and the 5. So go ahead and fill out what that would look like. So we know that when we put a 4 and a 5 together, they make 9, or if we put a 5 and a 4 together, it also makes 9. So 4 plus 5 equals 9, and then 5 plus 4 equals 9. So this is the house of 7, and we know in the house of 7 we're going to have a 3 and a 4. So go ahead and fill out those addition problems. So we know that we're going to use the numbers 3 and 4. So 3 and 4, 3 plus 4 equals 7, and then 4 plus 3 equals 7. Great job. I have great news. This was our last morning message of the week. Tomorrow, make sure you watch the videos, because we're going to do a special egg dyeing experiment and a couple other fun Easter activities. So I cannot wait to do those activities with you tomorrow, and I will look forward to it. Bye-bye.